likes up. Get them likes up. Get them likes up. Get them, yeah. Get them likes up. 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 Get them likes up.
What up, though? Welcome to another episode of Spinning the Block. I'm Derek Demure.
And I'm DJ Designs.
We don't make the headlines.
We give them to you straight, and we debate the headlines.
I already say, so you know, we got another live-ass show for y'all tonight, man.
Yes,
DJ
sir.
Ak being a do-boy for Drake. You know what I'm saying? Blake Griffith exposing Stephon Diggs. Just, man, we got some topics for y'all tonight. If y'all ready to get into it, let's get into it. But first, this episode is brought to you by Hughes BOA. We don't make clothes, we make statements. This episode is also brought to you by D's Totally Teased.
That's right.
D's Totally Teased. Hit up DJ Designs if you want anything custom, because he make everything custom. You know what I'm saying?
Like that.
Now, let's get into it, man. Hey, the format is a little bit different, y'all. You know what I'm saying? We got the chat screen in the middle, so we want y'all to jump in there. And we also gonna stream a little bit different. So let's go and get into it. Now, let's listen to what Ak had to say. But Ak was on some HAN stuff for real, man. I mean, he trying to ask somebody out, and he ain't even really got no receipts to be doing this. Let's go.
Ak on trip mode.
Oh, I'm kind of on trip mode. Oh, my bad. I forgot we were streaming different. Y'all forgive me.
News flash for LeBron. Yo, LeBron, I talked to enough whores in Canada. I've talked to enough people. Maybe Drake will keep teasing it. Let me just tell you what I've heard. Yo, LeBron, you and Drake used to go on two-mans. Okay? You've been cheating on your goddamn wife. Drake, you...
Say, now how you know that? Unless Drake told him, right?
Yeah.
But you just can't be putting this out there. That's blasphemy, man.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. Like, the way he's speaking on it, too, is like he know for certain that he been cheating on his wife. Ak, you talking real crazy right now, bro.
Exactly. Talking about he talked to enough who, hey, get the broads on the show. You know what I'm saying? Call the broads up and have them say this instead of you relaying the message. If it's true, because I doubt if it's true.
No, for real, get some receipts, man. Like, you relaying a message from what Drake told you. Drake ain't even coming on stream to verify what he told you. It's like
sending you out there to crash.
He's sending you out there to crash, man. Ak gotta wake up, bro. Like, people been telling him, like, there's a viral video going around telling him that Drake is really ain't his real friend. He's just an outlet. Come on.
Exactly. Nigga, you on that man nuts. But let's get into what he was talking about. And then it's another video too. So let's dissect this one.
Used to facilitate the host, and basically, essentially, you can't dance to a song about him being a pedophile. He used to supply you with the bitches. I'm sorry, my nigga. Yes, if I'm Drake, I snitch on you too. Sorry, buddy. You can't do that. No.
But Drake ain't snitch on him. So let's stop it right there. Everybody think because the name of the song is Fighting Irish that he was talking about LeBron. That don't necessarily have to be true. And then the bars in the song is so vague, you know what I'm saying, that it could have been aimed at, those lines could have been aimed at anybody, not necessarily aimed at LeBron.
Exactly. Like, the way Ak, you doing too much, bro. You ruining your credibility. Your platform was built off of just, if Ak, it's kind of like TMZ. If Ak gonna post it, it's pretty much true. Ak ain't giving us no bull. And now you riding so hard for Drizzy, you are blurring the lines of what your platform was. You trying to be such a Drake stan. I know it's your favorite rapper, but keep it what's the word? Keep it neutral basically. Like just report the news because right now what you're doing is you alienating people that's in the industry. Like people that rock with Braun ain't gonna rock with you no more because it sounds like a bunch of gossip bull that you got going on, bro.
Keep it a buck instead of D-Ride and Drake. Verify your sources. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? You going for anything.
yeah, straight D ride, and he gonna Drake gonna take you down with him. Drake was rising, you was up there with him, and now Drake coming on down. You going at the King, you going at Kendrick. It's like, hey, it's seeming detrimental, bro. It's seeming detrimental to the career right now. I mean,
Better
both of
stop. Yeah, he going at Kendrick for Drake, but shit, he need to cut that out because Drake don't even want no smoke with K Dot. So why
exactly.
is you steady tipping around those issues? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it seemed like both of them don't understand the American way. You know what I'm saying? American blacks, we built this hip hop type stuff, and that type of stuff y'all doing, it ain't rocking. We ain't rocking with it. You know what I'm saying? You suing your labels because Kendrick beat you fair and square, and now you got Act over here throwing out this bullshit ass innuendo or whatever he got going on. It's like, bro, that's American hip hoppers. We don't do stuff like that. You guys are pretty much from the outside enacting y'all rules or y'all culture in it, and it's like y'all turning this off, bro. Y'all gonna end up your platform gonna end up going down, and Drizzy just you see your music. I mean, you did this little freestyle. I don't think a new Drake song been on the radio in a minute, especially a poppin' Drake song. He got these little things that's overseas with Spanish artists and all that, but something
Yeah.
for the culture, it ain't been nothing for a minute.
Just that push ups you like. And I didn't like all of for all my dogs anyway. I didn't like this CD.
Yeah, I mean, but he had Cole on that, and the push-ups was cool, but it was a dish record. Everybody was feeling it because it's a dish record, but it was nothing like you ain't dropped no hot music in a
Drop it,
minute,
give me
bro.
50. Drop it, give me 50.
Yeah, hey, I like it was nice, but at the same time, it's like, come on, give us something outside of the beef. Are you still Drizzy? Can you still produce hits? Because all this messy bullshit you got going on, hey, we really ain't feeling it, bro.
But he couldn't mess with K Dot like that, no way. You know what I'm saying? Because K Dot had them lines, man. K Dot is a lyricist. Drake really ain't a lyricist. Drake know how to make good music, but as far as like being in the battle, I think he tapped out after that Meek Mill stuff. I think that was the best you was gonna get out of Drizzy right there.
I mean, Drizzy kind of is a lyricist though. He got a crazy pen. You know what I'm saying? He ain't punching it like he ain't going. I don't know. He got a
It ain't
crazy
all him. It ain't all him though. It's
facts,
him.
facts,
It's a collaboration of people.
facts. That's facts.
So let's get back to this act video.
You've been living a lie, and everybody been thinking you're this perfect guy. But when you come to Canada, I know some of the whores. When you come to Canada, you know.
How you know some of the whores? Yeah, exactly, nigga. Cause you be over there tricking. You over there on your Skip Bayless.
Oh,
Exactly.
you come to certain places. I'm supplying you with the white women you love. You don't even like black chicks. White women. I'm the guy.
See that he out of line right there. You don't even like black women. You like white women. He married to a black woman. If that was the
Exactly.
case, he could have been married to a white woman. Come on, act. Get off that bull.
He married to a black woman, got black kids. Act. What are you talking about? He sound like a agent right now, bro. Y'all trying to tear down Braun too? What's going on?
That's what I'm saying. Exactly. He sounded just like an agent. But if that was the case, like he trying to say LeBron was on his Jeannie Mai shit. You know what I'm saying? You know how Jeannie Mai said that she like black men just to basically fuck, but she would marry a white man, but then she ended up marrying Jeezy.
Yeah.
Remember when she said that on the what was that talk show she used to be on,
Was it
man?
the View?
I forgot. I don't know if it was a View or I forgot what it was. It wasn't a View, it was something else. But yeah, that's basically what he trying to paint LeBron like.
So when I bring the
Oh, it's the real.
things up,
Oh, it's the real.
things up, and I'm hooking you up. When Kendrick drops a song saying certified lover boy, certified pedo, you're the first one to say, whoa, me and Drake done did some two-mans. He ain't never bring no underage girl. What the fuck is you talking about? Or how about you shut the fuck up and don't dance, don't crip walk, don't do nothing, and how about you go win some championships? I'm sorry. I'm snitching on you. That's why you in trouble, LeBron. You can't dance to a song about me being a pedophile when we went on two-mans.
That don't even make sense. Even if you did go on two-mans, are you admitting that Drake went on two-mans with underage girls? Like, act.
Exactly.
What are you talking about right now, bro? It don't matter if he went on two-mans or not. He danced to a song about pedophile. The shit was hot. I mean, come on now. Drake got to get out his feelings about it, bro.
Exactly. Act don't. This is he just ranting. His rant is everywhere right now. He don't
Everywhere.
even know what he's talking about.
Act is not making sense. He gonna mess around and get canceled. You playing with LeBron fans. This ain't just hip hop fans now. And you known for your credibility, and you sounding real uncredible right now, my guy.
He went on a two-mans. It ain't like if you doing some shit like that, it ain't like you gonna expose it to your boys. You know what I'm saying? You know what they like. They know what you like. That's why Diddy only did it with certain people. But Diddy just got out of hand with it.
Exactly.
That's why you're getting dissed on these random songs. There's like five tings in Toronto ready to shout your business up now, bro. Like LeBron, nobody told you if you're secretly cheating on your wife, stay out the way. And don't dance at your man who been helping you cheat, calling him a pedophile. Get out the way, LeBron. What are you doing? Are you dumb? So now you got Drake over here, damn, like the nigga dropped a whole freestyle basically saying, LeBron, you're a woman to tell on you, bro. Bron! Do you want to get to Bryce getting the league? Stop it!
Did you listen to that song though?
I didn't even listen to the song, man. I ain't know if it was official. I ain't know if it was official or not, so I ain't even listen to it.
It was official, but he was saying how basically like niggas switched up on him or whatever, but you couldn't just make that he was really talking about LeBron out of that except for the title because that was LeBron's high school, the Fighting Irish.
Exactly.
Other than that, he wasn't really naming no shit to where you could just say dead ass this LeBron.
And that's the thing. That's why I don't really get caught up into that situation like that. Cause like everybody said, oh, it's about LeBron. It's like, bro, wait until Drizzy come out and say it's about LeBron. It's not about LeBron. Y'all putting shade on this man's relationship. You probably got Savannah second guessing stuff. It's like, come on, man. Give me some, like you said, pull the girls up, let the girls talk about it, or let Drizzy say something about it. Other than that, act you being a real weirdo out here about that.
And that's what I'm saying. Once you get baby riled up and her mind get to thinking, you know, well, he is an NBA basketball player. He do be this, he do be that. You know what I'm saying? And this man got billions at stake. He ain't got a few million at stake. He got billions at stake, and she'll get half that shit.
I mean, they're saying that Ack is known for trolling. Yeah, he's known for trolling, but at the same time, he's known for the truth in his trolling. This sound like a whole bunch of gossipy media takeout type like it's just innuendo. Like, and you playing with the king right now, bro. And you playing with black love and black relationship. Talking about Drake, talking about the king don't like black women. Like, there's a whole lot of heavy accusations you got to just be at your computer talking a lot of shit, my boy.
Talking about, oh yeah, like, nigga, don't rap no more Kendrick Lamar songs.
That's really what this about. It's about K Dot. It ain't really about LeBron. I'm talking about this rant right here. This is about LeBron supporting K Dot. This is how they see it. Well, this is how Axe see it. LeBron supporting K Dot. good music is just good music, especially when you in the club or out somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Just don't mean
Exactly.
like, oh, you up against the wall with your motherfucking lip out talking about fuck that song. This nigga dissing my boy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Man, they ain't into all that old childish ass shit. Like acting just like a dude boy. I'm telling you.
Yeah, man, for real.
Kendrick wasn't bringing you the tings. Drizzy, he wasn't bringing you the tings. Stop it. Just stop it, gang. So you got Drake being passive aggressive with you now. Just like how you were being passive aggressive with him. I don't know where y'all fell out at. But nigga, you have a perfect image of being the perfect guy. But you're just like Drake.
But now you trying to ruin it.
Yeah.
Is that what this about? Because he got a perfect image. Now you trying to put a stain on it?
Yeah,
Come on, man.
yeah, act pretty much putting a stain on it. Like the way I don't condone it. I understand when he was going in on Jay-Z about, the 13-year-old allegations. It's like, okay, you got marriage to do that because this is what's out in the media right now. But the way you going in on Braun and the way you saying it like it's true, somebody gonna smack
And
you up, my
Drake's
guy. This ain't the rap
reasoning
piece.
is
Exactly. So my bad. I didn't mean to start that next one, but let's jump into this next video. We spent quite a while on that one. That got us heated with that old bullshit he talking. But this is he actually gonna be talking to what's dude name? Chris Blake Griffith in this
Okay.
video. And he clear up a lot of stuff. He also clear up some stuff about what happened with him and Stephon Diggs. But let's jump into it because Drake was saying that these DMs was fake.
message. Now, the message wasn't that bad, honestly, right? I can read you the message. I mean, I don't know the details. So this is supposedly Drake. I mean, I don't know no details, fam. I'm just trying to. I'm just showing you the outside perception that I think there are better ways to go about it, in my opinion. Me and Universal. Now, I think this was the important part for people. Me and Universal is like if Nike was funding a campaign about LeBron cheating on his wife, not Adidas or Reebok. Nike, the company he's been with since he started. My situation, it's not no street shit. Everybody before me that tried the label was too eccentric, so they wrote them off as crazy, and they never had to pay for their sins and mistakes. I'm gonna make a change and make the building more safer place for every artist moving forward. Your shit is personal, involves violence, and just the way that you're doing it makes it look crazy. That's my opinion, and you don't need to listen to it. I just think if all you're saying is true, there's a better way to handle this than dropping the tape. Let me give it a
Now look, right here, this is what this nigga finna try to crawfish and be like, um, don't be mad at me if the shit not true. But you just seen all that shit that he was saying, right?
Yeah.
About the 2 man and the sources and the broad saying this and all that, right? Now
Yeah.
he finna try to crawfish about this shit. Hold on, let me go back to it.
context to it. This guy wants to air out a few things. He wants to air out that Stephon Diggs. This is the guy who supposedly was talking to Cardi B while Cardi B was pregnant with Offset's kid. That's the guy, right? The football player. This dude wants to air out that guy tried. Now, first of all, and we're going to be into some taboo land, a man saying he almost got sounds crazy. It does kind of sound, what the fuck? What you mean? What you mean a football player tried to Dwight Howard shit is this? Okay, but who knows? It could be true, right? Now, in hindsight, and now analyzing what Drake is saying, if this is Drake, and I think we'll get into it. Drake is saying, well, because I think this dude brought up a point to say, well, why can't you help me expose this guy? And Drake is saying, no. Well, I guess the guy said, help me expose this guy, because this is the equivalent of you filing a lawsuit. right? And I think Drake is saying, nah, that's snitching. And Drake's reasoning is that I'm going at Universal, right? And the reason I'm going at Universal, which we've always wanted to know, and by the way, I've told y'all, I've asked Drake about the Universal thing before. He didn't volunteer an answer, and I didn't go prod him. I get it. Like, you know what I mean? Certain things, like if I got a lawsuit versus somebody, I might not just want to tell
Let me skip a little bit, man.
Universal funded a campaign about him being a pedophile, but he's not a pedophile. So basically saying, imagine if your company funded a campaign with some fake shit with you. That would be the equivalent of Nike funding a campaign about some fake shit with LeBron. So he's kind of not exposing LeBron, but
nah, nigga, don't crawfish now. Now you want to say he kind of not exposing LeBron when you just went on a full scale rant the day before.
Exactly.
That shit crazy.
This is getting weird, and it seemed like, I mean, people teaming up against Drizzy because, like you said, that Chris dude dropping DMs, and it's a bunch of messy going on right there. You know what I'm saying? And LeBron in the middle of it because he's rapping K-Dot lyrics. It's not looking good for Team Drizzy, and I was Team Drizzy. I ain't even lie. You know what I'm saying?
That dude Blake said he came out with the receipts because Drizzy was trying to make it look like this was fake. You know what I'm saying? And he like, so now he fucking with his credibility. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it ain't looking good for Team Drizzy right now. I mean, you're going to get to a point where people ain't want to, even if you're making good music, people ain't going to even want to mess with you like that.
Exactly.
doesn't look good, honestly, because he just dropped a freestyle or that little whatever freestyle where he's kind of hinting, yo, Bron, you cheating on your bitch. Let's be honest, right? It don't look good. I'm going to be honest. It don't look good, right? But if you read it with that context, oh, okay. You're saying the equivalent of you suing Universal would be like Nike making up some fake shit about LeBron. Cool. Everybody before me, blah, blah, blah. All right, cool. All right. So this was it. And again, I'm being very honest. So I sent Drake the DM and I said, yo, is this real, bro? And I said, I'm a bit skeptical and I don't want to report it because this same guy has made several accusations about other high profile people in the last few whatever. You know? So like I know
we need to skip and get into it because he was
Javante Davis. So now the whole industry knows him for being cool with Javante. He's now calling Javante gay. He's saying Javante Davis, live your truth, champ. Love to all. Respectfully, clearly I can see why you start acting like a bitch. Stroller and a beanbag is fire, though, girl.
Yeah, he did come on there and say he was just bullshitting about that tank shit, though.
So it sounds like he bullshitting about it. Hey, bro, if you playing around like that, you bullshitting about everything. Then I don't even want to. Your credibility is shot, little Chris dude, whoever you is. This how you gonna come out to the world and be known for bullshitting? It's shot, bro.
So let's see. I'm gonna just skip through some of this. You know what I'm saying? Because it's long, but I did want to get into. Act was he cleaned that shit up more than what we had just heard because he was like, "Don't blame me, blame Drake if it's a lie or whatever." So it may be in here somewhere. It might be another clip. I'm
Count my partner's pockets, but if we partners, we always kind of mirrored our relationship to that of Future the
Okay, this Chris Lighty, this Chris Blake dude.
Prince and Drake, because that's the people I was studying. I used to be outside them shows. I used to be studying Future when I couldn't get the Drake. Future sit there and just have conversations with me, teaching me the game, so on, so on, so on, so on. And
hey, wait. Let me ask a definitive question because as you mentioned,
Sure.
Future, the Prince, and Drake, that's
Sure.
Drake, or at least one of his managers. So are you saying that you were operating in a managerial perspective when it came to Javante Davis?
Yeah, for years, but that's not like an unknown fact. You could go back and like look at my page and you can see that. That's not something that's like a hidden thing. The problem is, as we scaled and became men, boys becoming men. You know how it is even in the early days of going on tour. You might start out, it might be 3 of the guys in one hotel room. Next tour, it might be everybody get their own room, but it's a bullshit hotel. Next tour, everybody get their own room and it's lavish. Next tour, everybody got suites at the best hotel. You get what I'm saying? You just keep leveling up, so on. So when Holmes decided he was going to partner with Amazon most recently,
Man, we gotta get to the good part.
You know, the structure of Under Armour, and even aside from that, my dad around here collecting crumbs. Real validation when I speak.
So let me ask you a question. So why do you think that Javante never wanted to break bread with you then?
He was saying Javante, I forgot what fight it was, but he was saying that Javante was only gonna get paid $500 for a fight when he thought it was gonna be $1 million or something, or $600 for a fight when he thought it was gonna be $1 million. He was gonna go buy a rape, and he was like, after they came back and said it wasn't gonna be $1 million, it was gonna be 600. He wasn't gonna fight, but then he was like, "Well, fuck it, I'm gonna go and fight." And then he went. He say he went broke, but he went and bought the rape anyway with that 600.
That sounds crazy because Javante getting endorsement deals for 600. You know what I'm saying? They fighting for 20, 30 mil. Like, dude, what are you talking about? This ain't women boxing. Claressa Shields getting a meal. It's Javante. Come on now. I mean, what's his name? They be talking all that shit. Adrian Broner getting 20, 30 mil. Like,
man, somebody's supposed to fight? Oh, Devin Haney's supposed to fight Adrian Broner. I don't want to see that shit, dog. I do not want to see that.
I think it'll be funny. Adrian Broner gonna have a lot of shit talking. I don't even think Devin Haney could really fuck with Adrian Broner, bro.
I mean, that's it. If you want to see a comedy show, but I think both of these niggas is busters. I don't like neither one of them.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you.
But like, nah, it's since I'm speaking on my brother, let's speak to it from a compassionate place. He come from the group home, and for so long in his life, anything that grew to become something always left him. So I think if he felt like if I catapult, we would kind of look at, you know, LeBron and Mav and Rich and those guys. Just imagine if Rich was only allowed to have one client. Okay. You would never get Clutch Sports. So the vision that we had.
I really should have timestamped some of this stuff, man, so we could go ahead and just get to the good parts.
All right, let me give you the game, champ. I'm gonna go ahead and walk it down. You know the script. Well, if you got these bitches in rotation, you got to find the weak point.
Don't worry, guys.
If I got millions and millions and millions of dollars, we can't even quote the boy. What am I willing to give it to get what I want tonight? Ain't no telling. That's how Holmes is living his life on a daily. So he might look at you and your little $20,000 Amex bill that you sitting on that you need to clear in order to get your credit up and run. Man, I got that easy. You know what the league paid me a week? That's simple. For what? For you on demand? You exploit that. Oh, I got that, this, that, and the third, and now that person psychologically feels.
Both of them niggas look gay right there.
I had a situation where
that's how they dressing these days.
That's how they above.
Trust me, I had bought some new clothes. I'm like, I don't like the way this shit fitting on me. Like, the fuck is this?
Yeah, but them niggas look zesty.
Shirt, bag, come on, man.
I'm saying, then this nigga gonna have the nerve to say, I mean, just looking at them both right here on this picture, this nigga Chris Blake gonna have the nerve to say, the nigga Stephon Diggs put his mouth up to his ear and put his tongue in there talking about come up to my room.
Man, look, at this point, I don't believe shit Chris Blake got to say. Like, you came and admit that you lied about Javante. You posting some iffy-ass DMs about Drizzy, which got, I mean, at least blur out the LeBron part. It's like, bro, you are full of mess. Like, your whole platform is built off of some messy-ass shit, and nobody's believing you. Yeah, you hanging with these celebs. That might be up for you. I mean, is he a celeb? Like, who are you, dude? Who are you? Who is this man?
He's supposed to be like a fashion designer for celebrities or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So,
look, fashion designers don't last long, bro, because your fashion might be hot now, and 6 months later, the way you dressing ain't gonna be hot now. Like that boy Ian Connor. Remember Ian Connor? Ian Connor was hot. He the one to introduce Lil Uzi Vert to the world. You know, Ian had All the rappers want to dress like him and be like him. And then he just started feeling himself kind of like how this Chris Blake dude feeling himself. Fashion move on, bro. Like, you got to evolve. And the way you doing this messy ass shit, like, bro, I'm surprised you ain't getting less followers right now.
For real, they was on the phone for a while, so I'm skipping through, and I don't know. We'll see what they talking about right here, and after that, we just gonna move on to something else. We've been on this topic for a minute. Shouldn't
Yeah.
even gave back this much outplay.
Nah,
How could you
for
be
real.
able to critique my life? You don't even know where I've been through to be able to get to this point where I'm speaking to academics in this very moment. So suck my muscle.
Listen, without a doubt, Drake is watching this. Whether he's watching this now or he's watching some post.
I love you, Go. That's some current ass bullshit though, and you can't call a motherfucker a rat if you don't have no paperwork.
Do you believe that there's a possibility of maybe he sees, I don't know, sees this and be like, oh no, I get his side. All right, maybe I did tweak out. Because at this point, I think a lot of people looking like, yo, you've put him out. Like you're speaking against him.
What did he say that was OD though? That's what I'm trying to say.
No, not the messages, but even now you're basically saying, hey, you snitched by going against Universal. I was disappointed about reference tracks and everything.
I've seen.
But where was the lie? He did snitch. I mean, he did do some foul shit by going to Universal.
You talking about Drizzy?
Drake, yeah.
He did some foul shit by suing Universal. See, I'm kind of torn by that because I feel like you need to hold your company accountable. I mean, rappers audit their record label all the time. I mean, when Big Sean audited his record label, he seen that they owed him $3 million. So yeah, we always try to hold our record labels accountable. Wu-Tang been doing it from the beginning of the time, and especially over here in the South. So it's like I rock with him holding the label accountable, but it's like the reason why you're doing it is shady because you lost the freaking rap battle.
Exactly, but that's what I'm saying though. I mean, you're right, holding the label accountable is one thing if that's what you're doing it for, but you're doing it because you're saying they help inflate those numbers.
Exactly.
That song didn't need no help.
No. I remember when that allegation first came out, everybody was like, I listened to that Kendrick Lamar song 100 times the first day myself. Am I part of the lawsuit? Like, nah. It's just like, you know what I'm saying, growing up in black culture. That's why I'm saying Ak and Drizzy, they kind of like, yeah, you black, but you kind of skipping the American black culture because, like, your mom used to say, you know what I'm saying, y'all both, you did something wrong with your sibling. He got caught, or you got caught. He didn't get caught, and you go snitch on him. Your mom's like, I don't give a damn what he did. Get the fuck out. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got to take that lick by yourself.
Nah, for real. So who is this?
I don't even know who that is. Hey, man, I'm just asking if you need a video editor or to edit your live stream podcast, turn into content. It can be posted on social media. Thanks. No hate. Hey, shout out Only Zeus 13. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate that. We might tap in with you. You know what I'm saying? Give this video a share. Share it to 5 people for us.
And email us at spinningtheblockmedia@gmail.com. Let's talk about it.
Without a G, spinning without a G. Drake needs to accept the L and move on. I agree with you. We probably would have expected him more if he moved on. All this getting people involved. First of all, you mad at DeRozan talking about you better not put your jersey up in the rafters. Bruh, DeRozan one of the greatest what's that kind of Raptors, one of the greatest Raptors of all time. And he brought a chip to him. You know what I'm saying? Then you mad at LeBron. I mean, like people said, Drizzy over here getting face tattoos of people in the league, and people never extended that never. Man, look, I agree though. Drake doing too much, man. I'm tongue tied right now.
Yeah, Drake do need to accept his L and move on.
Accept the L and move on.
And just like we gonna move on. So Megan Thee Stallion won her restraining order against Tory Lanez, man.
Yeah, I seen that. Megan over here talking about what's that quote? She said, I fear that if I don't get this restraining order, he might shoot me again, and this time I won't make it out. It's like, Megan, the last thing on this man's mind is You know what I'm saying? Shooting you again or even being in your proximity. Let's see what they talking about.
Exactly.
That's the last thing on that man's mind. um, but I mean, people were saying like victims make these type of statements all the
Megan Thee
time.
Stallion has
Go ahead.
Go ahead, go ahead.
All right.
been granted a restraining order from Tory Lanez until 2030. Los Angeles Superior Court Judge Richard Bloom granted Megan's request after she alleged that Tory is harassing her from prison through surrogates. After the order was granted at a hearing, Tory's attorney Michael Hayden wrote an objection. Michael claimed that his client's incarceration means there, quote, is no longer any form of current or future threat to Megan, and there's been no direct contact between the two recently. A summary of the hearing said that Richard found Megan's lawyers had met the burden of proof to extend the temporary restraining order until January 9th, 2030. Megan obtained the temporary restraining order in November after alleging that the Canadian rapper was using third parties to harass her online. The petition says call logs at the California Correctional Institution in Tecumseh show that Tory is coordinating attacks on Megan's credibility, including making false claims that the gun and bullet claims in her case against him are missing. This refers to Megan testifying that Tory fired a gun at the back of her feet and shouted for her to dance.
Dance, bitch. Nah, but on a serious note.
What
Okay,
happened?
you got a restraining order for 5 years, right?
Yeah.
The nigga gonna be incarcerated.
For at least like the next 8 years. I think he's been there for about 2 already, probably 1. It's like, come on, man. Dude gonna be incarcerated, Megan. Like, you're just actually you doing a little bit too much right now. I mean, that's another thing. Drop some good music. Every time you're in a headline, it got Tory name attached to it right now. It's like we already know you sat there and lied to Gayle King. It's like we really don't believe you at this point, but the man locked up. Obviously, the jury believed you. Like, I mean, like Joe Budden said, sometimes you get shot and you leave the shooter the hell alone. Let this man do his time and move the hell on, because it's starting to make it look like, yeah, you're the victim, but it's starting to look like more people starting to side with Tory because the way you kind of shady, bro. It's like we don't know if you're getting the truth from you. What's this narrative going on? And then your best friend Kelsey ain't even coming out to really clarify no narratives, and Tory the only one that got a clear narrative out, and it's just like we believe in Tory right now. And not to say she ain't a victim, because she is, but sometimes victims can be doing too much, in my opinion.
But I'm saying, why not wait until he get out or something? I mean, this was like for not okay. You got people. You say you got people harassing you for him. That's third party. He has people harassing you out there. Okay, so file on them.
Yeah,
But I mean, he incarcerated. How much damage can he do to you? Wait till he get out and file on him if you feel that way.
I agree.
Because by the time you get out, that restraining order gonna be up. So what you gonna do? Go file again?
Exactly. It's like, come on now. But I guess she's more worried about the third party people or posting in the media. And then the way she said that she feel like next time he might take her life, it's like, do you really feel like that, or are you just trying to like throw as much salt
Nah.
on this man's name as possible? It's kind of
She
it's
playing
kind
the
of weird.
role right there. She playing the role. That's like, you know what I'm saying? She doing what the white women used to do.
Yeah, exactly.
So them crocodile tears with that fraud ass story, and of course the big black guy is who I'm afraid of. So that's what they looking at. You know what I'm saying? But like you said, she is a victim, but she know how to play the game too.
Oh yeah, she playing the game real good. People saying that Rock Nation coaching her up. For some reason, Rock Nation don't want Tory to you know what I'm saying, to be out. They're saying Tory went independent. He was he was re redoing the record industry and everything. Like he was getting the max amount of money. He was showing other artists how to do it. So they're saying like the industry kind of F's him over. But all I gotta say, if Tory did that bullshit, shooting people with you had a gun in California, I don't even think you could really have weapons in Cali unless you got your bodyguard or something with you. Yeah, Tory, you did some dumb shit. 10 years, I feel like that's a little extreme, but hey, you can't be shooting at people. But the way that they're making it seem like he's just the most horrible person ever, I ain't rocking with it, bro.
But especially a female, though, he did look like a lame shooting a female in the foot, or even just pulling the gun
Yeah,
on a female that didn't pose a threat. You know what I'm saying? Just because your feelings hurt. But Claressa Shields, man, she was on Hot 97. She was giving an interview, and oh girl, I forget the lady's name that asked her that be with Ebro. Maybe you know her name.
Laura Styles.
Yeah, I think so. She was trying to ask her about the Papoose and Remy Ma situation, and she basically deflected. She didn't want any parts of talking about this shit. So let's get into that. And I think this is the spot, but it's somewhere around here.
But once again, I don't know what that is. I don't even know what that personal stuff was even, or whatever people are saying. I don't even know about it.
So you're saying it's not true?
Is what true?
Is all the whole Remy and Pap situation, none of it was true?
I don't have nothing to do with that.
Okay.
The social media is not a real place. It's not even real. I don't understand it, you know, but my personal life, and it has nothing to do with.
Well, you a celeb now. You got a biopic.
Yeah.
Man, let's cut it right there. Come on now, Claressa. You ain't got nothing to do with that.
I think Claressa at this point, she's there for her boxing match that's going to be happening on February 2nd. So she don't really want to talk about the gossipy stuff. She's locked in. She's in camp right now. She don't want to talk about the gossipy stuff. But it's crazy because she did speak on that like a couple of weeks ago.
Nah, no doubt. She was all into it when it first hit the blogs and the internet. So I mean, you clapping back and you making fun of her, talking about your age and her age, and now all of a sudden you don't want to speak on it. Come on, man. You was all into it at first.
Exactly.
Now you're trying to act like you classier than that.
I think but she had addressed it on a couple of pods already. Let me share this screen real quick, and she had addressed that on a couple of pods already. Let me turn this up. Oh wait, I haven't shared it.
Words in the description of what's really going on.
They got to figure that out over there. So it's not a thing of me having the issue with her. My only issue is why you leaked my number. Okay. It ain't no thing, oh, I want him and he's married to you. And
it's really going on.
They got to.
Remy Ma, she put some stuff out on the internet. Give me your words in the description of what's really going on.
They got to figure that out over there. So it's not a thing of me having the issue with her. My only issue is why you leaked my number. Okay. It ain't no thing, oh, I want him and he's married to you. And it's not that. I'm a girl's girl. So when it comes to like that, that's not it. We all know that Remy was already out here having her little boy toy or whatever friend. He done came out and done said it that they were in a relationship 2 years.
Wow.
Damn.
So don't look at me and say, oh, you just came and messed up this happy home and stuff like that. Because that's not what happened.
Because that relationship was already over.
That was already over.
Okay.
So now that's their privacy, and they didn't do that. But she's out with this guy parading around, whatever. So everybody knew that she was with this guy already. So it was a private situation and a private understanding.
Thank you for joining.
And I respected that. You know what I'm saying? And I also know the facts.
Okay.
I know the facts of it. So it's not like, oh, this is a happy home and I'm just trying to steal somebody's man. That's not it. His private business is his private business. So I can't tell him oh, you should have told everybody. Like,
what?
No.
You letting him handle it the way he wants to handle it.
How you gonna handle it? Now, I don't know why she just came with all this energy and static toward me. I don't get it because they weren't together.
Okay.
So basically, that was Remy. Claressa. She spoke on that a couple of weeks ago, but I think right now she don't want to talk about it because she's locked in. She got this big old fight, so she's trying to put that behind her. And plus, you know, Hot 97 is pro Remy. Like Remy been going there for decades, and they they cheered when she got out of prison and everything. So you got to understand what platform you on, and this Hot 97 is bigger than that dude that just interviewed her. That's gonna go all over the place, and she probably trying to lock in right now for the fight that's coming up in a couple of weeks.
I don't know. I just felt like she should have addressed it right there because it was Hot 97, and if her and Papoose are still an item, I think she should have let it be known, like Easy the Block Captain and Remy let it be known at this event that they just had for Chrome 23. I mean, they was all in it. They had divorce papers up there. Easy the Block Captain had a line that said, "Do you love me, Remy?" And she said yes, and all this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
I
I just
seen
mean,
all
I
that.
mean, maybe her and Pap not a item.
That's what I was thinking too, because when she said she's a girl's girl, I think she's just like, all right, you know what I'm saying? That was a thing. And I know for sure they're not an item right now. I mean, when Claressa locked in, she locked in. This is her first time going for the belt at the heavyweight position. So I think she's really locked in. She in grind mode, and she's not really worried about this little stuff she got going on with Pap and Remy. And Remy seemed more bothered than anybody out the whole circle. Remy and her dude seem like the most bothered out the whole circle.
Yeah, no doubt. I think they are bothered, but they should have came on out with it at first, and it wouldn't even been all this. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Instead of trying to hide it, but she was trying to hide it to save face.
Yeah, because we could see that, you know what I'm saying, people ain't really rocking when it's supposed to be black love, and that's how you doing it.
Yeah, exactly. But if you would have just came out with it and said, "Hey, I wasn't happy," or "We had been having problems," instead of trying to hide it from everybody, go behind everybody's back, and then deny it when it does come out, that just made you look bad. And now you're trying to save face like, "Oh, well, he was doing it too. Y'all don't know what he was doing." They say
Exactly.
women cheat better than men.
And shit, not her. I mean, Pap, everybody knew about that shit the day it happened, which is crazy.
Exactly. So, um, the LSU player Kyron Lacey has been arrested, or he had an arrest warrant issued for him. I don't know if he's been arrested yet, but for a hit and run that actually he gonna be charged with murder because one of the people died. The man
Damn.
died. So let's get into this news clip.
Us first on News 2 at 6 o'clock, weeks after a crash that left one person dead, two others injured in Lafourche Parish, a former LSU football player is facing charges.
State police issuing a warrant for the arrest of Kyron Lacey, saying his reckless driving led to that deadly crash. News 2's Brittany Weiss with new details tonight.
Former LSU wide receiver Kyron Lacey is accused of negligent homicide and hit and run for his involvement in the death of a 78-year-old man. Louisiana State Police are heading up the investigation and say Lacey was driving recklessly along LA 20 near Perez Lane in Thibodaux on December 17th around lunchtime. State police say Lacey passed multiple vehicles at a high speed, at one point crossing the center line and entering the northbound lane while in a no passing zone. Drivers in the northbound lane tried to swerve out of the way, causing a head-on collision that took the life of Herman Hall of Thibodaux. Investigators say Lacey went around the crash scene and drove off without stopping or reporting his involvement. 2 days after the accident, Lacey posted on social media a thank you to LSU and announced he'd be declaring for the 2025 NFL Draft. Hall's daughter, Heather Hall Dickerson, spoke with WBRZ and says her dad, a Marine, would have wanted justice. Just days after the crash, Dickerson said she asked state police for a crash report, but one still hadn't been finalized. She says she was told the suspect was a high-profile person and they'd be taking their time with the case. That report, we're told, is still not complete. I asked state police why it took 3 weeks to file the warrant. They say they had to speak with witnesses and look for all possible evidence available to confirm Lacey was driving, and it took time. Brittany.
You know what I don't get about that though?
What's that?
How you could hit somebody knowing that they might be dead and leave the scene and go home and go to sleep and then go about your business for the rest of the day, rest of the week, the rest of the month. Like that shit don't weigh on people's conscience.
Exactly. Like that right there is trash, bro. Like the way you hitting people and doing that, and then you went home and declared for the draft.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like that don't weigh on your conscience at all. When you know you hit these people and then you just left the scene. And then you seen, I know you seen somewhere on the news that uh a person was dead and you still don't say nothing. But then these white people gonna be wrong when they take your whole life from you and give you life in prison.
And that's exactly what was about to happen. And then it seemed like you wasn't like you said, you had no remorse. I mean, you're talking about you're declaring for the draft and stuff like that, and you're posting on your social media three weeks ago when you know you hit somebody. It's kind of
Exactly. And
sad.
that's days after this happened, you declare for the draft. Thanking LSU. You know what I'm saying? You need to be addressing this problem and asking these people family for forgiveness. Okay, you might have been drunk when you left the scene or whatever, but that don't mean you don't come back and take responsibility for what happened. Then you ask for leniency. You know what I'm saying? Now you can't ask for leniency.
Exactly. Nah, man. You can't say that you're remorseful and all that. It's like, nah, buddy. You got some real things going on. That was the letter right there, guys. Just wanted to show y'all what he had posted. But yeah, he got some real issues going on, and who knows? Like they won't even know if he was drunk or not at this point.
They don't care at this point. It's all about a conviction now. I mean, they can't tell if he was drunk or whatever. They know is he left the scene.
Yeah. So I mean, made a horrible decision, and this for y'all young kids, bro. When y'all get nice cars, all the girls, all the fame and stuff, you still gotta move with with just smartness. You got to be smart about what you're doing. All this driving fast, you putting other people at risk. This was a 78-year-old man. I mean, come on, man. It's just not cool. And now you're gonna be in prison until you're damn near 78.
Hey guys,
And he's not the only one. He's not the only one of these football players that does that. That did that. The other one recently, dude from the pros in Vegas ran into somebody's car. It was a big old inferno. He killed that person and a dog. They heard the person scream. It's like you NFL players and anybody that's got this privilege, please don't take it for granted and just move right, man. You got to move better than that.
Yep. And I mean, everybody do it at some point in their life. Everybody been young. Everybody done stupid shit. I know when I had my Lexus shit, I was coming home from work. I was trying to do the dash. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? And
yeah,
I could have easily ran into a deer because you coming down them country roads. A lot of nights, I mean, a lot of times I was coming home at night, sometimes early in the morning before daybreak. You know what I'm saying? I could have hit a deer. I could have hit some oncoming traffic. A lot of times you don't think about that, but I wasn't drinking at the time. I was alert. You know what I'm saying? I was
yeah.
fully alert. Might have been on some weed at the time or something, but yeah. But everybody do it, but people have to start being more responsible, especially when you have things going on in your life like that. I mean, you was just a few weeks. What? It's not even 6 months before the NFL draft, man.
Exactly. So I mean, it's really no excuse for it, bro. Like you ruined your life, man. It's
And
not
you ruined the hopes of everybody who wanted to see you make it to the league.
exactly. We got people in his comments saying, "Tell me this ain't true, bro." And then people talking about you're cooked. Turn yourself in, gang. It's just like, bro, it's just. And he posted this 2 days ago. Like, what are you doing? What's going on? Where's your lawyer? Like, what is your lawyers telling you, bro?
Exactly. That was the wrong move. I mean, you shouldn't have did that. Like, you don't know that there were witnesses. His wife survived, and then there were other witnesses at the scene. So somebody was going. If it wasn't the little details like the paint on your car or
Exactly.
something like that, something came off of your car from the scene or something like that that gave you away, then it was gonna be people describing the car to them. Somebody could have got your license plate. Somebody describing you to them. You know what I'm saying?
And especially if you're in one of those college towns or any of these cities, they got cameras everywhere, bro. They don't catch you on the highway. I'm pretty sure you're probably one of the only people with that type of car in that town. It's no way getting past it, man. Like they said, they got to confirm that you were the driver, but at the same time, even if come on, you're an NFL prospect. Even if you wasn't the driver and that was your car involved, you got to go speak up. You got to go say something, man.
Exactly. So let's get into what Shannon Sharp had to say about the situation.
Is wanted for negligent homicide and a felony hit and run in a connection with a December 17th crash that killed one person and injured two others in Louisiana, according to state police. Lacy was allegedly illegally passing other vehicles at a high rate of speed by crossing the center lane and entered an oncoming lane in a no passing zone. A truck swerved to avoid colliding with Lacy. The vehicle and vehicles behind it collided head on with another vehicle going in the opposite direction. Following the crash, Lacy drove around the crash scene, fled south on Louisiana Highway 20 without stopping to render aid, call emergency services, or report the involvement in the crash, according to police documents.
Hey, man.
Ocho.
You can't.
Ocho, I know he know what happened to Ruggs. I know he know. He had to see that, Ocho. But I get it. Ocho, when you young, you never think anything like this. So I can't beat him up too bad because I've driven at a high rate of speed.
I just said that. I'm telling you.
Now, I wasn't, trying to pass on, but I'm just going, it's just, Ocho, you know how it is. Like, I'm on 95, and I'm coming from Daytona. I'm going back to Savannah. So it's just two lanes, and there's a median, there's a fence. So 2 lanes, me and the traffic going this way. But you know what I'm saying? There is no possibility of another car coming this way. I was wrong. Now, I don't want people to think that I'm trying to condone because I was traveling at 108 miles an hour. Dead wrong. Got 2 tickets. Guy said I clocked you at 108, and the other guy clocked you at 92. So we got to write you 2 tickets. Does anybody here? Hey, they put me in the car, Ojo. They like, anybody here got driver's license that can drive the car? Let my one of the dudes that went to college with me, he drove the car. They took me to the police station. It's like a bond like $1,500. I broke that thing. You know what I mean? Oh, Joe, I was counting money. They thought I had a money count in my pocket. I've been peeling off the money. He's like, if you don't mind, what do you do? Hey, I can't tell y'all. Y'all gonna keep me here longer. Y'all might bring the dog to sniff the car. I can't tell you what I do.
Now, if he talking about one of them old college stories, then the college was paying.
But guys, you gotta just be careful. And Ocho, when you young, you believe you are invincible, especially if you're an athlete. Now, I like I said, we've been athletes our whole life, Ocho. So you know how we think. Man, ain't nothing gonna happen to me.
Hold on. You gotta add the other element to it. Now, not only do you think you're invincible when you're an athlete, when you're a good athlete at that, you're in college, you're on top of the world. But this is the other element that makes it even that much more dangerous. Money. Now,
exactly. Got that money? Can't tell a nigga shit.
Exactly, man. It's just unfortunate that somebody died. So his whole situation is pretty much over. It's ruined. You're not coming back. I mean, Michael Vick killed dogs. He had a chance to come back, but bruh, you killed somebody. I mean, that's why I understand everybody saying, "Oh, I was young once. I was pushing the gas once, and so was I." You know what I'm saying? But the main thing that I did is I was familiar with the road. I know at this time pretty much. I mean, like you said, it could happen, but at this time, pretty much nobody's on the road. It's pretty much a safe environment. When you're doing it inside of city limits, you're asking for a situation to just turn into bad. You know what I'm saying? So, like I
Yeah.
tell my kid, defensive driving is the best type of driving you can do. I mean, like you said, you're gonna be young and dumb. You're gonna get a Charger. You're gonna push it, but just know it's it probably won't end up right. It probably won't end up in your favor, bro. There's too many examples.
No doubt. No
Mess around,
doubt. I
mess around
mean,
and kill yourself.
yep. So we're gonna get into it. I don't know how many of y'all saw this, but we posted a short earlier this week with this white dude. Hold on. Hold on. I was hearing something in my ear. But like I was saying, we posted a short of this white dude, this Dallas rapper, um, saying the N-word. And he was really basically around a bunch of niggas. But well, let's get into the short because we want to know y'all thoughts. So hold on, let me get this right.
Just said, fuck it, I'm gonna go back with the original plan, with just doing me all the way 100. You know what I'm saying? And shit, if a nigga don't like that, how he don't like it, and I'm active about it. Like, I want to punch about it. Like, Charlemagne, whoever, the first nigga that say something about this shit on a live interview, nigga getting packed out about this shit. By me, not by nobody, by me. Like, I want, like, it's that type of time. You know what I'm saying? So, really, the whole energy gonna change behind this shit. Like, I really been humble sitting in the back cooling, you know what I'm saying? But if I feel, I don't give a fuck if I just feel animosity from you, nigga, it's up.
So tell me how you feel about that.
First of all, I mean, bro, like I grew up the way I grew up. My uncle always told me you don't let another race just say the N word around you. So I don't condone it. I understand he with his boys and he feel like he clicked in with the scrolling 60 Crips and the Bloods and all that. But it's like if you respect my culture, you will respect me to not say that N word around us like that, bro. It's like you could say something else. I mean, Paul Wall ain't got to do all that. You know what I'm saying? Action
Yeah.
Bronson ain't have to do all that. It's like I understand you down. You feel you probably grew up in the hood or whatever, but to respect me, respect my culture, keep that N word out of your mouth because you know what I'm saying. Just coming from you, it don't feel right and it's not right. Keep that shit out your mouth, bro.
I feel you, but at the same time, you hear it so much in the music. Don't you think you can't help but say it? Like
Man,
we say it every day, all day. Why? It's been ingrained in us. We hear it in the music. So if you're around black people all the time, this is what you're hearing all the time. You don't think it becomes a part of your vernacular?
nah, man, keep that shit in the music. Then you can
Like I always got to be aware if I'm around some white people and they calling themselves cracker all the time. I always have to be sonically sound and aware not to use that word when they using this word 24/7.
Yeah, man, for sure. I mean, other races call themselves that type of stuff. You go around Mexican, call them a wetback or whatever. No, they ain't trying to hear all that. You're not part of the culture.
But Mexicans say nigga too.
Yeah, Mexicans say niggas too, but it's like not around me and my crew. You ain't saying nothing like that. Ain't nobody trying to hear that, bro. Like we got to start gatekeeping our culture because he can turn into a Post Malone. Post Malone came out with that White Iverson. You know what I'm saying? Everybody thought he was down. He told everybody, I don't make black music. I'm not a rapper. I'm I'm not into black music like that. I'm more into country. It's like they use us as a stepping stone, and then they can go back into their whiteness or they can go back into their Hispanicness. It's like, but we can't never change the fact that we are a nigga, and that's just how the world sees us, and that's just what we is. So man. I don't condone the other race saying all that, bro, because you can go into your whiteness anytime you want to, just like Post Malone did. You could go into your Hispanicness anytime you want to. Don't come around here trying to adopt my culture. It's cool to adopt, but it's like you still not a nigga, bro. You said in the music, you slipped up, accidentally said it in the lyric, cool. But you walking around saying that word too much. I understand it's not the ER, but still, I don't even want to hear it coming out your mouth. You can get packed up too, big boy.
All right, so rapper Jen Lee responded to the backlash. Let's see what he had to say.
Jen Lee, I've been going viral the past couple of days, so I just want to say a couple of things. First thing first, if y'all watched that fucking video, bro, and y'all heard anybody in that room say the N-word, y'all heard, if y'all's ears heard anybody say the N-word, y'all sick out your motherfucking mind, man.
Now, we definitely heard somebody say the N-word, but I get what he's saying. Nobody said nigger.
A slur.
Everybody was saying nigga.
Yeah.
That's what he's saying. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Anybody say the N-word around me getting packed the fuck out. Fuck is you talking about? But me, I'm a nigga. You know what I'm saying? I ain't say no N-word. I said nigga. Fuck is you talking about? And I'm around a bunch of my niggas. You know what I'm saying? And really like that. Really got that bitch on us. Really in the hood every day. Y'all marching up the wrong street. Y'all want to be Al Sharpton and MLK and all. Man, y'all need to go by the courthouse. Y'all better walk up Main Street. Shit, y'all better go downtown somewhere. Cause these ain't the streets you want to be marching up. You know what I'm saying? 60 crib. Fuck is you talking about? Hey, really tapped in. From the Bloods to the Crips. From the Bounty Hunters to the 60s. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with everybody. You know what I'm saying? It's all love. But whenever you come for me, you coming for a whole gang, brother. You ain't gonna make it out. If you do make it out, you gonna be limping hard in the bitch. Fuck is you?
I mean, dude got a good perspective, but like I said, man, he can step into his whiteness at any time. I understand you grew up with the hood and all that, but just like what happened with 6ix9ine, when the laws ran down on him, I understand his people was being shady towards him, but when the laws ran down on him, he ain't gonna do that time with them black dudes. He was in tight with the Bloods in New York and all that. He ain't gonna do all that time them dudes was doing. Nah, 6ix9ine went ahead, took the stand with them boys, let them boys know, hey, I ain't a part of that. I just came in because I can rap and they can protect me. Same thing gonna go down with him, bro. So it's just the writing on the wall. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie. That's what they usually do, though. That's what they usually do. They use everybody except Eminem. I feel like
because
they
Eminem
use the
don't be
culture.
saying nothing like that.
I know, but I'm just saying they use the culture to get ahead, and then they find their whiteness.
Yeah.
So I feel you on that.
Yeah, man. Like I respect Eminem. I know people say that he can't be the best rapper ever in a black culture, but at the same time, Eminem not doing all that extra stuff. Now he did have a couple of songs talking about black girls and all that before he got famous, but he said he was scorned by black girls, so he made the song. And you know what I'm saying? Eminem grew up in the hood too, but once he figured out like that ain't the way to go, he figured that out before he even got famous. It's like that's how you should be. Go ahead and say, yeah, you a wigger, you white, but you in the culture, but don't come out here and say the N-word, bro. You not a nigga, bro.
I mean, even Mexican OT said that. He said that he stopped saying the N-word so much after his first album because of the way people took it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even though he hung around black people all his life, even though his dad hung around black people all his life, you know what I'm saying? He just figured, and he got black people in his family. He just figured, okay, I'm on this stage. I see that they reacting to this in a negative light. Hey, I'm just gonna try to quit saying the word. You know what I'm saying?
And you know what I'm saying? That's nothing but respect. And that to me means you respect the culture a lot more because you recognize that it's not a disconnect, but it's a bit of a difference. We rock with you, you go hard, you rap better than a whole bunch of black niggas. You know what I'm saying? You probably blacker than a whole bunch of black niggas, but you're not a black nigga. So keep the word out your mouth.
Yeah, I feel you say. So do you watch Pop the Balloon?
Personally, I don't watch it. You know what I'm saying? I be seeing some of those clips though, but I ain't gonna watch the whole thing. But it is funny.
Nah, but they got a new one. And actually the dude that was on here, man, the dude that was that's hosting this one.
Hello,
This funny as fuck. The dude that was hosting, the dude that's hosting this one, this is called Pop the Balloon for Senior Citizens, right?
Okay.
The dude that hosted was actually one of the dudes from Pop the Balloon, the original one. Yeah, they got a bunch of see, I say, man, he out of line for this. You remember this dude right here? If you ever watched it, hold on, let me show you the host. This dude right here. And he actually came dressed on Pop the Balloon just like that.
Nah, I remember the dude, man.
So these motherfuckers is like in they 60s, late 60s, 70s, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, shit, y'all need to be looking for a person to go have with y'all on a burial plot talking about finding love.
Nah, for real.
I just thought that was funny. I just wanted to show that right quick.
Oh yeah. No, I love the way they keep switching it up though, because at first they was doing it with the rappers. I think was Lil Woody was in that a lot, huh?
Woody was on the 20 versus 1.
Ah, okay, I got them a little mixed up. Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
yeah. It's still funny though. That is funny.
And this is
Yeah, Woody be doing the 20v1s a lot. All right, so let's get into this. This chick right here, she was like not this a dude in the middle right here, but this chick that they finna show, she actually went to jail. She remind me of K.I. Remember K.I. from O Block? Well, she wasn't from O Block. She was an op of O Block. And they say King Von had killed her, but this chick kind of remind me of her. So let's get into this little news clip.
This is an interesting story developing tonight. Several people with guns in this music video here, shot at an East Side gas station, now know their sentences for their part in a shooting which happened there the same night.
The video was posted on YouTube, and it helped police make an ID of the suspects in the case. Rich Nye has been following this story for nearly a year now.
And he was in the courtroom with his camera today when the woman facing the most serious charge took a plea deal.
22-year-old Trenisa Fennell pleaded guilty to unlawful possession of a firearm by a serious violent felon. There she is in the music video, which was shot last February at the Phillips 66 Crystal Flash gas station at 34th and Shadeland. That same night, police say 5 people were caught on surveillance video firing guns as they left the store. A bystander sitting in a van was shot in the shoulder. Fennell received 1 year in prison, plus 2 years home detention and 1 year probation.
Did you enter into this agreement freely and voluntarily?
Yes, sir.
Did anyone force or threaten you to get you to plead guilty here today?
No, sir.
Did anyone make any promises to you that are not contained in the written plea agreement?
No.
Fennell smiled at a handful of family and friends in the gallery.
She is a good person. She's learned from this, and she will do better, and we're here to support her and help her on her journey on becoming and doing better.
In total, 4 adults were charged in this case. Fennell faced the most serious charge, but no one was actually charged for shooting someone.
Also in the courtroom was 23-year-old DeJuan Jones. He accepted a plea deal for criminal recklessness and received a sentence of a half-year probation. Jones is the artist featured in the music video titled Keep Shooting.
DeJuan, would you want to tell me anything about today? Or?
No, I'm good.
Were you pleased with the outcome?
Yeah, it was cool, whatever.
Elijah
That nigga would try to say nothing.
Davis previously took a plea deal for criminal recklessness with a deadly weapon. He received a 4-day jail sentence, plus up to 40 hours of community service work. 1 more case is still pending. Nathaniel Thompson is charged with criminal recklessness and has a court date later this month. At the Marion County Community Justice Campus, Rich Nye, 13 News.
Tell you
They
what,
talking about she is a good person. That bitch on demon time.
I about to tell you though, those cases that they catching up there in Chicago, you catch one of those over here in Texas, boy, you're gonna do more than 4 days. I ain't never heard of that. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, for real.
You a violent offender getting caught with a gun? In Texas, you might do about 5 years, boy.
Yeah, but they talking about her mama on there. I guess that was her mama. Her
Looks
tea
just
lady
like
talking about she's a good person and she gonna learn from this. Man, that bitch gonna get out and do the same damn thing. She got all them tats in her face. She ready to get out there. She's smiling like it ain't shit. She's saying, I can do this. I can do this just standing on my dick.
Nah, for real, man. She ready to get up out of there, man. Yeah, she definitely on demon time. All them tats in her face.
That's what I'm saying. She remind me of K.I. though. I'm not just looking at her, but being a female in the gang and shit. You know what I'm saying? And she looked hard as fuck on the video. She looked harder than the niggas.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. And that's how it be. That's how it be.
All right, so let me see what we got going on here. What we got going on? Oh, Aaron Glenn, get into a little sports, you know what I'm saying? Shake things up a little bit. Aaron Glenn had turned down the Patriots job. They wanted to interview him.
Kayla, this is moving very quick.
Yeah, he turned down the interview. Let's see if we could get to it. He said no, thank you, because they fired the black coach
Exactly. Like
after 1 year. So
stepping into,
what am I even gonna go to an interview with y'all for when y'all just fired a black coach and only gave him a year to try to turn things around with the rookie quarterback?
yeah, you step into a whole mess, bro.
Exactly. And that dude had been with the organization for a number of years. It wasn't just like they brought him in and they felt like, well, he wasn't the right fit. He had been with the organization, inside the organization, for a number of years, gave him the head coaching job, and then fired him the next year. That's crazy. But let's see them talking about Aaron Glenn turning down the job.
Hunter Henry has close relationships as well, so I like the fact that he has that relationship with the Patriots.
All right, well, Adam Schefter revealing Aaron Glenn's interview schedule. Quite a few teams on that list for the Lions defensive coordinator. One team, however, you're not going to see on that list is the Patriots, and that's because Glenn declined their interview request, which, if I'm being honest, Kayla, doesn't surprise me all that much because I feel like the Crafts didn't have any intention of interviewing Aaron Glenn at first. It was just people were, I think, criticizing the process. They listened to everything we say, and so all of a sudden now the Crafts are calling the Detroit Lions for a second time in a week to ask Aaron Glenn to interview, and he's like, I am not going to be part of this sham process.
I don't blame him at all. Aaron Glenn is a ridiculous, incredible coach. I also think with the Rooney Rule, I hate when we're all saying, and it's true, they're satisfying the Rooney Rule, and it's just like, it's a check off the box. I don't know the solution necessarily. I do believe that, you need to have coaches of color get in on more of the coaching action and starting.
But why do we even have to have these rules in place for us to get the recognition that we deserve? If you're a good coach, you're a good coach. It shouldn't matter if you black, white, Mexican, Filipino, Latino, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree. But I mean,
this is the kind of shit that pisses me off, man.
I mean, you see, they barely want to start taking black quarterbacks until like early 2000s. So it's just like we're still making our way into prominent positions in the NFL. And when we pretty much run the NFL is 75% of black people. So it's like we're good enough to be your players, but we're not good enough to be your coaches or be your league owners. It's like, I mean, if we stop playing for NFL right now and went to the CBA, you know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna need us, bro. So it's like they just don't want to give us those positions because they know it's gonna be hard for them to get it back.
Yeah, exactly. That we gonna dominate, but we always have to have a fucking rule in place in order to kind of even the playing field, even though that don't even the playing field because they just find a loophole in the rules.
I mean, we're not the owners; we're just the players, and that's a problem with it. If we're 75% of the product, we need to kind of have that same representation in the ownership. But you know what I'm saying? Obviously, we ain't got the money to pull together to do stuff like that, and so we're just going to keep on being players until we can even. I mean, at least the rule is there to help us even it out. Try to at least.
Try to, but then they doing fuckery to get around the rule. They just interviewing you saying, okay, well, I gave this person a shot, but either he's not qualified or he's just not the person that we're looking for. This person has, this person's resume is more stellar than theirs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a bunch of bullshit. But me personally, I feel like Aaron Glenn should stay in Detroit because Detroit can have a dynasty there. And I think they deserve one for losing his team in NFL history for so long. I think they deserve a dynasty, but I get it. That head coaching window is only open so long because if they start losing, nobody's going to want to hire him as a head coach, right?
Yeah. But, I mean, he turned that program around. I was very surprised to hear that Detroit was doing that good this year. So it's
Detroit,
like
the team to beat.
yeah, yeah. He turned the program around, man.
No doubt. Let's get into some other news, man. This black-owned couple, I forgot where they are. I think in South Carolina somewhere. Anyway, they in one of these southern states, but they're the first ones to open a black-owned shopping mall in that area. And this is something that we as black people need to focus on, man. We need to focus on buying land, buying real estate, and developing it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So let's get into this. It was very inspirational to me, and I hope it's very inspirational for the people that's listening too.
We've been getting phone calls, texts, stop bys just to say what an inspiration we are to, to the community. So now I think it's really hitting us on like making history and really what that means, and not just what it means to us, but what it means to our community.
Welcome back to Official Black Wall. Head to businesses you can.
In development, an African-American couple just made history in Fayetteville. Look at them. They have built the first black-owned shopping center. Channel 2's Barron Peterson's live along New Hope Road. And Barron, they found out they were the first at the groundbreaking.
Yeah, they heard it from the mayor, and now they hope to inspire others to go big as well. So here's the new shopping center just opened. Felicia and Winchell Ellibert say if they can do it, you can do it. Felicia Ellibert and her husband Winchell thought it might be a big deal, but not this big.
It really didn't hit me until the day of ribbon cutting.
Last week, for the new Kingdom Corners Shopping Center in Fayetteville, the city's very first black-owned shopping center. 7 new businesses, 4 of them open, all of them leased along New Hope Road. A project that required quite a bit of courage and a never-give-up mindset. The couple closed on the 4-acre property during the pandemic.
Prayer. That's just all I could say. We were chosen for this project.
The Elliberts have a lot of business experience. They've owned a smoothie franchise for years, built a new one here at the shopping center, where they also own a med spa called Cleansing Waters.
The schedule's actually pretty tight today.
But they never thought they'd be developers. They say it includes a new set of responsibilities. They're the first in the local black community to do this. They hope the first of many.
We've been getting phone calls, text messages, stop bys just to say what an inspiration we are to, to the community. So now I think it's really hitting us on like making history and really what that means, and not just what it means to us, but what it means to our community.
Now for more video.
What you think about it? What you think about it, man?
Man, I love that. That is totally inspiring for real. Like, they got together, they pulled their resources together, and they've been doing just fine. They didn't have to open up a spot for other businesses to put their business right there too. So I really love that. The shopping center effect, that's pretty dope, man.
Nah, no doubt. It gives me, a person with that entrepreneurial spirit, the adrenaline and drive to, you know what I'm saying, accomplish something like that. You feel me? And it that's a wonderful thing, man, to see it and just want that for other black people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree. And that's just like you said, it's giving you that it's giving you that mindset like, okay, it can be done. It's not absolutely impossible. Things can be done. I mean, but at the same time, you got to get that capital up, you know what I'm saying?
Already that adrenaline rush, but yeah, you definitely have to get your capital up. You got to get your credit right. Everything's got to be right. But then, you just look for the right opportunities. You know what I'm saying? There's always an opportunity out there, just like this next video that we're about to get into. Dude came up on an unexpected opportunity that he really didn't have any idea of. He thought he was just buying a plot of land, but ended up buying a whole street for $5K. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, but hopefully, especially the black community in Fayetteville, I think that's over there from where J. Cole at. Hopefully, this will get on J. Cole, get on his radar, and he can help, promote it. And hopefully, the black community support those people and don't let it go to Don't let it be an open and shut. I want this to be around for decades. I want them to be able to pass that down to their kids and the next generation too, because it's really a beautiful thing. It's pretty dope.
Yeah, I love it for him, man. So let's get into this next video that I was talking about. This guy, he thought he was buying a plot of land, but he actually ended up buying a whole street for $5,000. Now the city is trying to take it back from him through eminent domain, and they don't want to give him what the street is worth. They only want to give him what the actual plot of land is worth. So let's get into that.
Sheriff's Office auction, Jason Fauntleroy bought this lot hoping to build a home on it. But the purchase didn't come with just this sliver of land. It came with this entire street.
It's been a nightmare.
That's how Fauntleroy describes the back and forth he's been having with the city of Trenton. It's over this piece of land he's owned for 3 years. Fauntleroy claims the city began the process of reclaiming the land through eminent domain back in October. But when the property was appraised, instead of assessing all of the land, the lot and the sliver of street out in front, Fauntleroy maintains they only appraised a portion.
They shut me out. They block my calls. It's hard to even get through to anybody.
Fauntleroy says he just wants the full and fair value. So I took his unanswered questions to the city of Trenton.
So he legally owns this lot here and this street?
Yes.
He purchased that. How could he purchase a street where there are multiple homes on that drive?
So I'm not sure how that occurs, other than that it was a private drive that was created through a homeowners association. The homeowners association was responsible for maintaining that property.
Trenton City Manager Marcos Nichols says the city's actions are a result of contentious conversations.
If you purchase the street in addition to the lot, why is the lot only being assessed for property value in this eminent domain litigation?
So I cannot speak to the appraised value. The thought process with the appropriation process is to convert the private drive to a public roadway, which the city would then be responsible for maintaining and owning.
Treat people fair. Don't just take advantage of someone because they don't have the means of getting an attorney.
In Trenton, Jay Shakur, WCPO 9 News.
See that fuckery? That's what I be talking about right there. You get ahead on something, they try to fuck you on the back end.
Exactly.
It was their fault for selling it like that.
Exactly.
He had it for so many years already.
Yeah, I think he said like 2-3 years, and it was a private lot. So that means the people that it was a private drive. So that means the people that owned that lot built that drive. The city didn't build that. The people that owned that lot before built that whole road. So yeah. I mean, you guys sold it for that, and now you're trying to use eminent domain, and eminent domain means that all they have to pay is what's basically the property value.
Yeah, what is appraised at? Yeah,
it's really no negotiation. They've been doing this to us for time and time and time again, and it's just we're getting tired of this, man. It's like once we get ahead, we get knocked back down, and it's just we're getting tired of it.
But then not only that, they trying to only paying for the lot. They want the whole street plus the lot, but they only trying to give him the money for the lot.
Yeah, so they try to give him his little $5,000 back. It's like, bro, that's not cool. I mean, I bought this to either build me a home on it, or so I could, if I do sell it, I should be getting 4 or 5 times the amount of money that I paid for it. And you guys just want to give me what I paid for. It's like, it's shiesty. Pay that man. You guys are the city. Y'all can pay that man what is owed. If you want that property that bad, pay that man what is actually worth, man. Especially that street, because it's just not cool. And that's how they do us, bro. And they expect us to live with it. They've been doing that to us for forever.
Yep, exactly. And they gonna keep doing it.
Yep.
Gonna keep doing it. Probably keep getting away with it, depending on where they are, where you are in this United States of America.
Exactly. I mean, it don't matter. It don't matter. Like Kanye say, even though you in a Benz, you still a nigga in a coupe. So basically, it don't matter how rich you are. If they want something, they're gonna come get it. They want you in jail, they're gonna fabricate and put you in there. And it sucks that they said we're Americans, but we still get treated like second class Americans. And you know what I'm saying? That's not the world that I want my kids to grow up in, but we got to teach them how to try to maneuver the best way we can out of situations like that.
Yep, no doubt. What's up, chat? Somebody put a fist or something in the chat, man. Get at your boys. Get at your boys.
We got
Where you
3.
at,
We still
chat?
got that one on Kick. Hey, I wonder who that one is on Kick, man. He still be rocking with us
On Twitch.
on Twitch. Oh, that's Twitch. Okay.
Yeah, that's Twitch. The purple.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Twitch. Yep. And we got 2 on YouTube.
2 on YouTube.
One on Facebook had fell off.
Yeah.
It's all right. Y'all are watching later. We be getting some views later on after the stream. So I guess y'all waiting for the stream to go off and then go back and watch it.
Yeah.
But I did want to get into what was it? Oh, they were saying the inmates was helping fight the fires in California. Now, some people was thinking that they was forced to, but actually it's a voluntary program that they can do. But what I really wanted to get into, because they were saying that it's like 800 inmates or something that be doing that volunteer to do that. But Blueface's mom, somebody has said that asked her, was Blueface out there fighting the fires or something, because the inmates are out there fighting the fires, and she's not my son. My son too rich to be fighting the fire. Baby, I'm here to tell you, when you locked up and you a ward of the state, it don't matter how much money you got. Them folks say move, get your ass out there. That's what you gonna do. You gonna move and get your ass out there, or you gonna go to lockup.
Yeah, I heard about that. I was like, dang, you got to have a job in prison. You can't just sit your butt down and just do your time. Nah, if you don't have a job, you get locked up. You're not locked up. You get solitary or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. You go into lockup. You go into solitary confinement till your ass decide that you go work.
So I mean, if you don't want to work out here, you doing all that robbing and stealing out here, you're gonna be working in prison. Trust me.
Then that's the tripped out thing about that. So a motherfucker will go to prison, get up every day on time to go to their job, don't give a man no slack about going to the job. But when they get out here, they ain't working for nobody. Whole time you in the penitentiary, you working for free.
Dang near what, 13, 15 cents on a dollar? Shit, ain't cool,
Not
bro.
that. That's in the federal penitentiary.
Oh.
In the state penitentiary, you ain't getting shit.
Crazy. Slavery all over again.
Yep, so I wanted to find that clip, but my Instagram is acting like it don't want to pull up.
Whose page was it on?
I think it's on Live Bites Instagram page. LIVEBITEZ.
Okay, let me share my screen real quick. Can you pull it up?
Yeah, it's coming. Here we go. Oh, let me switch the screen. Can you pull it up on there? I'll add it to the scene.
Okay. Let me see.
Whoops.
Which one? His mom? I don't see her.
She in a pink hat. She should be towards the top.
Pink hat?
Yeah.
Oh, I
That's
see.
right there. Yeah.
They don't make go fight fire.
See why that little girl said.
Are they making blue go fight fires? They don't make go fight fires in jail, ma'am. They might make your son fight the fire though. Not mine. But they might make yours. He paying his taxes to be in there. Okay, he in rehab. My son is in jail rehab, okay? He taking a break from life. He in rehab. He getting rehabilitated. That's jail is a rehabilitation center. Why you laughing? It's a rehabilitation center. Not California, name. Okay.
Not nowhere it ain't.
Don't be trying to play with my baby girl.
It used to be.
Yeah.
He's in jail rehab. He getting rehabilitated. Yeah, that nigga in plotting on the come up. He plotting on his next Zeus thing.
Yeah,
What else was going on the? You should have kept sharing it. What else was going on that page?
I want to keep sharing. Let me see.
Yeah.
Add it back. They had some stuff at the top, but I don't know what this about. Okay. LeBron James mistress.
LeBron James mistress.
On
Yeah.
being a part of this show.
Like 6 o'clock in the morning. You pulled it back up? There you go.
Yeah.
All right.
There are a lot of questions surrounding my involvement in a television show that will be coming out on Netflix on January 22nd. I haven't
Wags to which
spoken on being a part of this show at all up until this point, but I figured why not address it for my Snap family. The biggest elephant in the room and thing that I was seeing across socials was, why am I not in the cast photos? So I'm going to answer that and post where I was when the cast was taking the marketing pictures for this show.
What's that?
I have
Oh, that's
said
the cast.
Yeah, that's her. She said she wasn't there. I don't know what's going on, but that's LeBron
I know they
James.
said LeBron cheated on LeBron cheated on Savannah with this. I was saying the same thing. Shit.
Yeah, but LeBron ain't cheating on her.
Me and my man is going on a date tonight, and I don't have anything to wear but so much to wear, if that makes sense. Like, I just hate having so much options. I remember when I didn't have many
I'm
options.
hearing
I
something,
felt
but
like
okay.
Sometimes somebody can cheat and they just, had a weak moment and gave into it for whatever.
But yeah, it's just a bunch of gossip.
So you see what Sexy Red?
I'm listening.
You see what Sexy Red had got her titties done. Then she said they was too small. So she wanted to get the other ones put back in or whatever.
I ain't see that, but I told my girl the other with Sexy Red just finished having that baby, whatever. I'm like, man, them titties look hard because I guess she got exposed and her titty was out all over Twitter. I'm like, them those look hard. Like, I ain't rocking with that, man.
Hold on, I'm finna share it right now. Let me see. Get this off of here. Yeah, I mean, that was how you that's just too much. I don't motherfucker not finna be cutting on me anyway, but then just to do that shit, like it's like whenever they feel like it, they just go to the doctor and let them cut them up. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. It's the new. I mean, come on, get in the gym.
Exactly. Oh, hold on, that wasn't it.
So I went home. I went and looked in the mirror. I looked like 50 Cent. You know when 50 Cent had the vest on? I'm gonna show you the picture. I was in the mirror crying with the little vest on, the little shirt. I waited till January 6th to come get them redone. I got them redone. I did not like them. They was too tiny. So then I was like, put the big ones back in. Fuck that. So now I got these. Girl, I went back the next day. I went 2 days in a row. I swear to God.
Oh my God, you fine.
On my kids. First.
You know what I'm saying? They just be going to these doctors, letting them cut on them. You want to get a BBL, you want to get your breasts done, you want to get your lips done, you want to get your cheeks done. It's like y'all ain't satisfied with what y'all look like, man.
And it seemed like, I mean, that could be having long-term causations, long-term issues with that, bro, because you went back before it even healed, before the scar tissue even healed and got reopened up.
For
Oh
real.
man, that's gonna have long-time effects. Like you don't understand. I mean, even now, like that silicone or whatever it is, when women get older, it has effects on them. So that's just dumb. You getting all that surgery, you're gonna have these ugly ass surgery scars underneath your breasts. Yeah, and then I think when they do that, they have to remove your nipple. So the nipples already. I mean, you could still have some sensation in it, but it's like it's just weird, bro. It's like y'all doing too much. Like you said, you don't like how your body is now. You are sexy red. You're supposed to be sexy, right?
Exactly. And then I'm a natural nigga. I don't like all that other shit. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Most niggas are natural, like, but like Uzi Vert say, if you don't like BBW or you don't like that plastic surgery, it's probably because you can't get a bitch with plastic surgery. I'm cool on
Nah, that ain't it at all.
it.
That ain't it at all.
I'm cool on it.
It's just like I don't even like all that makeup on a bitch. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? I like natural beauty. If you a bitch that's bad without a BBL versus a bitch that's got a BBL, bitch, you have to go pay to look like that. This bitch, God made her like that. You know what I'm
Exactly. So
saying?
the kids gonna come out like that. We all gonna have a beautiful family.
Exactly.
Come on now.
Exactly. So let's see about Bill and Devin Haney confronted Ryan Garcia, accusing him of ducking him last night. What's all this about?
They ain't trying to duck around there. Came all out here for nothing, huh? You ducking it, huh? Lupe, you done ducked it, huh? Yeah, you done ducked it. Yeah, y'all done ducked it. Stay quiet. There you go, ducking. Y'all know.
Man, come on, man. Now, Devin suing a nigga. So why I want to be all up in his face and he's suing me?
Nah, for
Talking
real.
about battery.
Oh,
Nigga,
he's suing.
battery and bodily harm. Nigga, you a boxer. How you getting battered bodily harm? How you suing somebody for battery?
Man, look, that's just craziness. I don't know what to say about that. I mean, at the end of the day, it's like I understand why it's battery because you basically did some illegal stuff by taking, you know what I'm saying, those PEDs. So but at the same time, it's like as a boxer, bro, Devin Haney really he ruined his stock and he don't realize he think because he still got that he good. But I mean, from the fans' perspective, you took the loss. And from the fan perspective, you pulling a Drake, you know what I'm saying? Like, take your L, move on. Either you're gonna fight him again when he clean, or you either exile him. But all this suing him, trying to get in his face, come on, man, you're doing too much. It don't even look right.
Canelo Alvarez versus Terrence Crawford. Who you got?
Whoo! Man, I got T Dub though.
Yeah, you
Canelo,
already know I got Bud.
yeah,
Oh,
I
Bud.
got Bud. I don't Canelo, you shouldn't have took that fight. What weight class they gonna be at it? Did it say?
I think they're gonna be in Canelo's weight class. That's the only fight Canelo gonna take if you come up to his weight class. Super
Woo-wee. When that's coming
middleweight.
out though. When that's coming out, I need to see that.
It say September.
September? Okay, they got a while. Yeah, man, that's gonna be good. That's gonna be good. I'm going with Bub. Bub, he's a smart fighter. He's ambidextrous. He can give it to you from the right stand. He give it to from the southpaw stands. I'm
And
liking
unorthodox.
unorthodox. Exactly. I'm liking it. He's a smart fighter. He's scrappy. He don't quit. I'm liking it, man. This really gonna test Canelo. He really gonna get my props. if he can put Bud away. Oh, what's he though? Excuse me, guys. I don't know what's going on. I don't want to see no decision and all that. Put him away, man. Put him away.
Bud gonna put him away. That's what I think. Anyway, I think Bud gonna put him away.
Yeah, Bud gonna take him to them deep waters and drown him. Put him away. Bud been wanting this fight for forever. Put that man
Hell
away.
yeah, this the fight that he been wanting.
This the fight that he
Exactly.
been wanting.
So we gonna see if it's on for September the 25th. They say they didn't agree. So I mean, hopefully that's what it is. That's probably gonna be the best fight of the year.
Yeah, that's gonna be. Oh yeah, that's definitely fight of the year. I don't know what Javante got going on, but even if with the opponent he do got, it still wouldn't be fight of the year compared to this one.
Right. Let's see what else is going on around the internet, man. While we freestyling right quick. I thought old boy was in jail.
Who?
This Corey Pritchard dude, Corey SSG.
I told you on the last pod what they doing. They're trying to get him to get some dirt up on the boys. Nah, I really don't know, but he probably made bail. He over there in Dubai and stuff.
Let's see what Jason talking about, because on the cool, I think Jason be trying to say some shit to expose Jay-Z and Beyonce.
Yeah,
He sure be on them a lot.
He do.
That nigga ain't talking about shit.
Nah, he ain't talking about nothing today, man.
Let's see. Who is this?
I don't even know.
Did you see the picture of the woman that they said was going viral because she looked like Young Thug?
Yeah, I seen that. I seen that, man. She did look like Thugger though. I ain't even cap.
Yeah, she did.
What Soldier Boy talking about?
What you see? Oh,
it's crazy.
It ain't no telling this nigga crazy.
On right now, man. Make sure y'all pray for us. You know what I'm saying? My store didn't get damaged by the fire, you know, but keep praying for us. Tilza, what up? It's a lot of fires out here in the city right now. It's a lot of fires by my house. So, man, make sure y'all keep praying for us out here in Cali, man. You know what I'm saying? But I'm blessed, you know what I'm saying? And
They say they trying to run people out of Cali. That's why they starting them fires.
Man, it seemed like that, but I mean, they say it's been affecting a bunch of rich people though. They really ain't get to the regular people like over there in Compton area.
Nah, Janae Aiko lost her house.
Yeah, Janae lost her house. A couple celebrities lost their house. I think I had a thread with all the celebrities that lost their house. Let me see if I can go to it real quick.
I forgot who else. I think this is a picture of Janae Aiko when she was showing her shit. Yeah, reveals devastating aftermath after wildfires burned down her home.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. Yeah, so it's been affecting a lot of rich people. Mel Gibson lost his house.
No shit. Damn, he was just on Joe Rogan too.
Oh yeah, I want to see that Joe Rogan interview with the creator of Facebook. I can't think of his name right now.
Mark Zuckerberg.
Yeah, Mark Zuckerberg. He talking real greasy about Apple. He talking real greasy. He said Apple ain't creating nothing. They just upcharging. Yeah, he on it. Yeah.
Damn. Oh no, let's go back to the tube. See what the tube got going on. Oh, that Jim Jones and Cam. I guess the episode haven't dropped yet, but people who got subscriptions or whatever because the quality wasn't good on it. Cam going in on Jim Jones.
Oh, I see a little video premiere that they got going on. Yeah,
Yeah.
I seen that. Cam going in on Jim Jones. I don't like to see it. You know what I'm saying? But keep it all in the family. But if that's what they got going on, hope
I
they
mean,
figure
because
this.
that's what Jim Jones talking reckless, talking about like them niggas ain't got no money, talking about they podcasters or whatever. But
Yeah,
shit, Cam them making a grip.
yeah. Camden doing. That's what he was like. Did you see the little thing they had going on?
What?
It's like a video promo him and Cam did.
Jim Jones or Mace?
Mason Cam, yeah, Mason
Oh
Cam,
yeah. When Cam was saying, "Nigga, we got more money than you,"
yeah.
and Cam was doing that. I mean, Mace was doing that. Shadur.
Nah, it was they was in a. I missed that one. They was in like a money truck and Mace was going to go pick up his own money and stuff like that.
Oh
But
no,
yeah,
I ain't see that one.
yeah. Shout out to that podcast, man. Them boys really doing their thing on that one.
Nah, for real.
And I
That's what
really
we
don't.
trying to do.
I really don't like watching them because the way they talk about Claressa Shields and everybody. But you know what I'm saying? It's cool.
Nah, for real. We trying to do them numbers.
Nah, for real. That's what I'm. The support, not.
It's gonna come. It's gonna come. I told you. I told you before we even started this that 95% of
Yeah,
our subscribers and shit was gonna come from people that we don't know. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So you have to be ready for that. Motherfuckers gonna jump on the bandwagon when it's rolling. They don't want to get it. They don't want to help get it rolling. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah. I don't like that. That's weird, but it showed me a lot. Dana made me want to delete everybody off my Facebook. It's like y'all ain't supporting, man. And it's just weird, but we gonna figure it out though.
But that's how it is, and this time only gives us time to get better too. You know what I'm saying? So we can
Facts.
work all our kinks out, get our spill down. So yeah, I ain't too much worried about it. We go back, we chop up these videos, put them online. You know what I'm saying, and move on to next week and critique ourselves, see what we could do better. So yeah, it's fun to me, really.
I love the optimism. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little pessimistic. I just want to crash out on everybody and put a status. Y'all niggas ain't supporting F y'all niggas. I've been putting in too much work in these streets. But
Nah, it's all good. It's all good because they gonna come. Hey, if you build it, they'll come. You know what I'm
facts.
saying?
Facts.
So shit, that's what it is. I watched the lead attorney say he talked to himself too many days to just be fickle about motherfuckers not coming right now. You know what I'm saying? When he was like he did it for a year, where he was like one or two people in the chat, and he was talking like it was 600 people in the chat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. You're right. You're right. You're right. We just gotta tighten up the show, get our stuff together.
Already. So when they do get up in here,
We keep them. We're gonna keep them. But that's running on 2 hours right now.
yeah, I really don't see nothing else that's
Yeah,
you
this
know.
week was slow on the news, guys. I mean, they say Jay-Z was back in the news, but they wasn't really giving no hard topics of what's going on. They said Diddy was back in the news. They said Diddy was getting jealous of that healthcare shooter, Luigi. So
Yeah.
he say he jealous of him because he's getting more attention in prison or something like that. So the
Only
news was real light this week.
yeah, it was real light though. I had a hard time finding stuff too. But Joe Budden did get some recourse, so I think his case got dismissed.
Okay, because I was like, Joe really on the podcast giving his full thoughts. He wasn't holding back or nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I rock with Joe's pod, man.
Yeah, so the judge ruled in his favor.
Yeah, he was giving his thoughts on Megan Thee Stallion. He had some real shit to say. But you know, that's that part has always got their perspective. I like it.
Already, so that's spinning the block for this week, y'all. I
Yes,
mean,
sir.
tell us what y'all think. Hit us up. Don't forget to subscribe to the TikTok, the YouTube. the Instagram, and the Facebook. You know what I'm saying? Everything is at Spinning the Block Media. So y'all hit us up there. Y'all let us know what type of topics y'all want us to talk about. And most importantly, y'all get up in the chat, man. And if y'all want to come up, just let us know. I'll drop the link.
Now, facts. We need y'all to get up in the chat. Go ahead and share this link. I know you guys shared when we first got on. And also when we drop small content, guys, interact with it. Like, copy the link. If you ain't gonna share it, act like you're gonna share it. Just copy the link. We need more people interacting with it. Send it to 5 people. Send it to your top 5. Send it to your bottom 5. You know what I'm saying? Just get out here and support us. We're gonna come to every Sunday, 7:30 to 8 o'clock. We're gonna be here, guys. We're gonna give it to you. What is it? The trending topics, the top topics from the streets to the White House. You know what I'm saying? From hip hop to the White House.
And we might jump on here twice some weeks, so y'all look out for that. But we'll let you know if we're gonna check the temperature or not. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So yeah, we'll let y'all know in advance if we're gonna check the temperature on some shit. But yeah, man, y'all keep rocking with us. Hey, it's only up from here. You know what I'm talking about? It's going down. Appreciate the 3-4 people that was in here rocking with us on YouTube. Seeing some people come on Facebook, follow out. The person on Twitch been rocking with us all the way. ATW. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. Until next week, I'm Derek Demure.
I'm DJ Designs.
And we out.
We out.